be okay. Yeah, yeah. Gonna be okay.
Hey everybody, my name is Andrea Davel, and for those of you who do not know me or have heard my story, I was diagnosed with colon cancer. I need to stop those facial reactions. Start over. Hey everybody, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Andrea Davel, and less than 3 months ago, I was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. Since my diagnosis, I was honestly inspired to share my story in hopes of bringing awareness and being an advocate in my community, the Bahamas, and the world at large. I recently started a website that's called She's Surviving because it's my story. This website is the platform that I'm using to educate people about colon cancer and to answer so many questions that I've been asked along my journey. And why She's Surviving is so important to me is because I realize, especially in my Bahamian society, we need to take our health more seriously. We may feel signs or we get a gut feeling that, hey, something may be wrong, and we push it aside like it's nothing, when that could very well be something else. And it bothers me to know that we can prevent so many things early when we check it out. Fortunately, my body was always whispering to me, and I can honestly say it's like I experienced a download from God that, hey, something's going wrong and you need to check it out. Because I never felt sick. I never went through weight loss or anything tragic that was alarming that said, hey, you got cancer. You know, I lived a normal, healthy life, one where I was very conscious of my diet. So colon cancer was the very last thing that I thought I had. But nonetheless, as a Bahamian, y'all know what I did? I diagnosed myself. I would only have certain signs as a result of eating certain foods. I thought I had allergies. And listen, I went telling everybody I'm allergic to shellfish, red meat, and I also had allergies to dairy. When I decided to look into what was happening, because like I said, it was like God was downloading in my spirit, you need to check your body out. Something is going on. I see my body and life as a car, a transportation, right? And this is my analogy. You have one car. If you had one car that gets you around from point A to point B, I'm sure we will service it on time. If the light come on, the engine that says check, something's wrong, or if you hear a little clink clink or maybe a little smoke coming from the engine, I'm sure as a responsible person, you would take your car to get service, you would look into it and find out what's going on to fix that problem. So with that same analogy and mindset, that was my approach to what was happening with my body, because my body is my only transportation through life. Your body is your only transportation through life. And we owe ourselves a responsibility to look into the things that may be going wrong with our body. We do ourselves a disservice by one, diagnosing ourselves, and also by lying to ourselves and saying, well, it run in my family, it ain't nothing major. Watering down a situation that can literally kill you is not a good thing. So when I shared my story, my intentions were to educate and bring awareness to the seriousness of anything that can happen as it relates to your health. And despite anybody's age, it's like you're not safe. You can't ever think that I'm only 20 years old, I'm 30 years old. Or you can't think that, or even believe that because it doesn't run in your family, that doesn't mean that you don't have it. I was diagnosed with colon cancer on the very first. And that's the reason, the real reason, the core, my passion, my purpose, my mission was sharing my story, because life is truly precious and it's worth living. And you want to live it in the best place possible. You want to be physically fit. You want to be your best self. You want to be mentally strong. You want to be spiritually right. You know what I mean? You want to look good. You want to feel good when you live life. So in order to do that, you got to make sure your body up and running. So I do hope that whoever's listening to this video, if you're experiencing anything alarming, no matter how small it may be, it's worth looking into. And I'm living my life inspiring and impacting so many people. And listen, I could tell you all 100%, it's authentically Andrea.